Great ideas can come from anywhere and from anyone. Ava Alexandra Thomas may still be in high school, but she had a great idea that led her to be a finalist in the Accelerate 2017 competition. Ava is here to tell us about her idea, and she's joined by Joe DeRocco, president of Citizens Bank Ohio. Citizens Bank partnered with the Cleveland Leadership Center to present Accelerate 2017. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Ava, we're going to get to your project in a minute here, but first, Joe, you were on a few months ago talking about this Accelerate 2017 program, so just remind us what that's all about.
Sure. So Accelerate is a civic pitch competition. It's for individuals only, so no corporations, no organizations, and it's really a shark tank for ideas to make Northeast Ohio a better place. So we have 5 separate categories. There's quality of life, economic and workforce development, education for tomorrow, community change, and transformative arts and culture. So we had over 80 entries of ideas for these categories. Then there's a competition. The winner of each category then has an opportunity to go on and pitch in front of an audience. The audience then makes a selection for the winner. Okay,
so Ava, your entry was in the category of quality of life, and you won for that category, making you a finalist in the whole big overall competition. So tell us about the idea. Where did it come from?
Well, my grandfather was a resident at Heather Hill Care Community after his surgery. And I noticed that whenever the caregivers came into his room to check his blood pressure, they really wanted to have conversations with him, but couldn't find anything to talk about other than the weather. And in addition, the population of senior citizens in nursing homes has increased, as well as the number of people with Alzheimer's and dementia. So I really wanted to create a product that would allow patients, family members, and caregivers to have meaningful conversations.
So what did you invent?
Well, I created Memory Mat, which is a personalized laminated placemat with pictures and phrases with topics to be filled in by the patients and caregivers, such as things I like to talk about, favorite foods, my hobbies, and my careers. And the purpose of these memory joggers is to stimulate episodic memory. Episodic memory is the recollection of autobiographical events that connect times, people, places, and emotions. So this really aids in the senior's ability to reminisce and have meaningful dialogue.
And I see it's a laminated thing. Why is that?
Well, the laminate allows people to put it on their tray tables or leave it next to their bed, wipe it off, and reuse it.
All right. Did you get to test it out before you entered?
I did. So I took it to 3 nursing homes and assisted living communities, and the residents loved it. They wanted me to come back during craft days to make memory mats with them. One woman actually eagerly took the mat and said, "This is even more fun than scrapbooking." She said she'd put pictures of all 12 of her grandchildren on the back.
I'd need help remembering that too.
And her friend told me that it would be very helpful for her daughter with Down syndrome.
Wow, so it can be great for a variety of people.
Yes.
It's so helpful for the community. So, Joe, how did Accelerate support Ava then going forward?
So Ava won her category, although she did not win the overall competition. She did receive $2,000 to put towards her cause. And I think the biggest win is we had over 400 community leaders in the room during the pitch. They had a chance to listen to Ava, and I think if you have a chance to listen to Ava, you get on board with Ava.
Yes.
And that's the way it works. But I think she'll end up with a lot of connections and contacts of people saying this is a great idea. How do we move it forward? How do we help you, Ava?
Have there been some updates since the contest?
Yes, so with the money I was awarded by Citizens Bank and the Cleveland Leadership Center, I was able to purchase an extra wide portable laminator and laminate, which does such a professional job with the placemats. I've since printed out my first batch of memory mats, and I'm ready to go with my newly developed instruction sheets for the West Geauga Senior Center. And in addition, as Mr. DeRocco pointed out, by giving my pitch, I've made new connections with the audience, specifically Enid Rosenberg at Menorah Park. And I've mailed out a handful of memory mats to audience members as well. After the Senior Center, my next stop will be the Maplewood Assisted Living Community. And I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am to see more and more facilities using a memory mat.
Wow, you are very passionate, and I wish you really good luck. We live in a great area, and it can only get better with the help of individuals with innovative ideas like Ava, and the support of great organizations like the Cleveland Leadership Center and businesses like Citizens Bank. My thanks to Joe and to the rest of them for helping us to be inspired today.
Find out more by calling the Cleveland Leadership Center at 216-592-2400 or visit www.cleveleads.org.